Hey, how's it going? John from Branson Cerakote here. We had a video up on our channel with the Elite Series. We did a bolt carrier group, and for some reason we got reported as selling gun parts in the video and it got taken down. So I'm just gonna really quick, it'll probably be a 3 or 4 minute video, just redo the Elite video and we'll get that put back up. I've already sanded down and sprayed the micro slick on the actual bolt itself and on the cam, so I'm not going to redo those. So we're just going to strictly look at the bolt carrier today. A few things about Elite: you cannot treat this like you do H series. It sprays different, it mixes different, it strains different. There's just quite a few things that are different about it that you can't do with H series. First thing, starting out with mixing, it only gets mixed at 18:1. So 18 parts Elite with 1 part hardener. 18 mil is more than enough to do a bolt carrier, so I'm not going to worry about mixing more than that. The second part of it that's different is when you strain it into your gun, you have to use a 320 filter. One thing you'll notice when you do strain it in there is that this filter will trap a lot of that coating. Don't get freaked out about that. I mean, you will end up with a really big mound of just green goo, as we're using Jungle. You'll end up with a huge amount of that goo in here. That's what it's supposed to do, because it's a really thin product, so you're getting just that part that you're going to spray through there. So when you mix 18 mil, you're probably going to end up with about 12 to 14 mil in the actual gun. The other part that is different is that you spray this at 30 psi, sort of like you do with the clear coat. So that's a crucial step. Don't forget that. If you spray it too low of a psi, it's going to actually almost dry spray. It gets really rough looking. You've really got to go with that higher pressure so that it atomizes really well and you get a nice clean coat. And then the last thing, the only bake time that you've got in bake temperature with Elite is 300 for an hour. So, you know, don't try and pop it in at 180 or 250 for 2 hours. It's just not going to get hard enough. And lastly, I'll give you a few thoughts on Elite Series versus H Series or C Series. My biggest problem probably with the Elite Series is that it's a one and done. You cannot camouflage with it. You can't spray spray H series over top of it. You can't spray C series over top of it. Nothing really will stick to it. I've sprayed one of our little test panels with some Elite, sprayed half of it with H, half of it with C, just to see what it would do, and they all just kind of rubbed off. It took a little work, but they're not very abrasive resistant. So there's no stenciling, there's no camo patterns, nothing with the Elite Series, which is why we really just use it for bolt carriers. As far as the actual bolt itself, I would personally rather put micro slick on that, because the micro slick is slicker and it cuts down the amount of oil that you need to use, and it cuts down on carbon buildup. So that for me is a good combination between the micro slick and the Elite Series. That's about it. I'm going to mix this up 18 mil. We'll leave the camera running while we spray it, and then we'll just pop it in the oven and we'll have some pictures at the end. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and check us out at BransonCerakote.com for your stencil needs. We're also going to be at the Wanamaker's Gun Show in Tulsa on November 10th. We won't have a booth set up, but we're going to be walking around. We'll have our business shirts on, so if you find us, say hi, and we'll be happy to give you a coupon for 10% off in our stencil store. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.